Come on out, Charlie. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Charlie, the bubble-eating dog. Charlie, are you there? Okay, that was Charlie, the All right. Boy, is my face red. Turns out he's not hungry. All right, so we got a room full of bubbles and no dog.
He's not hungry.
That's the punchline to an old joke, isn't it? I think so. Our first guest is a lovely and talented actress whose films include Mystic Pizza. You did see this?
Yes.
Yeah. And she also stars in the soon-to-be-released Steel Magnolias, in which she co-stars with Sally Field and her old friend Shirley MacLaine. There she is playing with Charlie. Charlie may not let her out here.
I guess he was hungry after all.
Yeah. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Julia Roberts. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Are you okay? Come on over here. Well, wait a minute. What do you have there?
Oh, it's my pig.
Oh no, here, Charlie. Get off our guest, please. He's behaving like Wendell. All right. Here. Now you have something that he's interested in there.
Well, it's my pig Guthrie.
Well, you want me to take your pig from you?
Well, yeah. Well, my pig actually does a little thing here.
Okay. Well.
And we'll all watch.
I'll hold it, Charlie. You go ahead and turn the pig on. Go ahead and get it, Charlie. Okay, all right. So that's all. Should we either get rid of... Oh, there goes Charlie. Get rid of the dog or get rid of the pig.
Somebody's got to go. I don't know who.
That's all right. Hi, Charlie. How are you? Nice to see you. Do you want fries with that? All right, let's see. Let me just turn on the machine once, and we'll see if...
He's got the...
Yeah, he's got the pig down. Yeah, got the pig. All right. Why not? Maybe we better take the pig. I'm sure it'll be all right. Just somebody hold the pig.
Hold the pig.
Oh, man, it's a nightmare. It's turned into a nightmare. See, where did you get the pig? It's of some special meaning to you.
I got the pig for my birthday from my friends Stephen and Kenya. They gave me that pig.
How old are you?
I turned 22 last Saturday.
Congratulations. 22. Charlie apparently just had a taste for bacon. You know, I saw you in that Mystic Pizza. I thought that was a real nice film.
Oh, thanks.
Now, was that your first sort of major motion picture? Although it was, I guess people describe that as kind of a small film, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, it was small in kind of theory and budget.
Yeah, but still very entertaining.
I thought so.
Yeah. How did you get the part for that?
I got the part. I went to this audition. My hair is naturally blonde, kind of a dark.
But now
blonde.
it's a little sort of auburn, isn't it?
It's a red chestnut thing. So I went to this audition, and there were a lot of very blonde, kind of willowy girls there as well. And they're all reading their sides and being very kind of stupid.
Reading their sides means...
The audition.
They're not doing this.
And so they're going over the scene that they're to audition with.
Right.
And I went in and I thought, you know, if I sit here and read this, and I'm going to go in and be like every one of these girls. So I put my Walkman on, and I was listening to Jimi Hendrix at Monterey. And, and I started to kind of, this feeling came over me, and next thing I was throwing pencils into the ceiling, and all the girls started to kind of notice and get very nervous. And there's something about one person not looking at them, you know, what do they know that I don't know?
Yeah, exactly, like you're better prepared or
something, like I have like the inside track. So I began to sing Wild Thing kind of very loudly, and I consequently made everyone very nervous, and went in having manifested this very bold attitude. Read for the part, which I thought went fine, and was then told that I was good, but physically completely wrong.
They were looking for...
They were looking for someone who looked more Portuguese, which is, I was supposed to be of Portuguese descent, and the blonde kind of wasp thing wasn't working.
So what did you do?
I went home. And on the way home, I kept hearing in my head, physically completely wrong. And I lived down at the South Street Seaport at that time. And just as I got home, I lived across the street from a Lambston's. And I went into Lambston's and I was in search of a black moose. I was going to color my hair because I was told that although I was physically totally wrong, I could meet the director the next day.
Sure.
So in search of a black moose, I found one company for like the price of 95 cents. I got this enormous can of Happiness Black Mousse, and I put it in my hair, and it was a massive amount of mousse was in my hair. My hair was extremely curly and very black.
Yeah.
The only problem was that if I was to touch my hair, my hands would be black.
Comes right off, yeah.
So I went back the next day, and I read for the director, and nobody touched me, which was a good thing, because I didn't want anyone, you know.
Do they usually touch you when you go in? Is there a lot of that going on?
No, not with me.
Yeah.
But what ultimately happened was I was called back yet again to read with the gentleman that eventually played the part of Charlie Adam Stork, a really great guy who, we had this scene, which is a very kind of touching scene, and he spent the entire scene kind of saying, Daisy, Daisy, running his hands through my hair, and they were black when it was over.
Muck, yeah.
But we both got the part, and I went home in the rain and ruined my favorite blouse.
Did you shoot the whole movie was done in and around Mystic? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice little area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Did you go to Stonington?
We filmed in Stonington.
Yeah, yeah,
We
that's
did.
cute, isn't it?
It's like it's a perfect place to go for the weekend with your mom.
Yeah.
And we were there for almost 3 months, so.
Oh, did you invite Mom up?
I did, actually. She came for my birthday. My birthday fell while we were doing Mystic Pizza.
Oh, that's great.
And she came.
But that was a year ago. You were 21 then, I guess. Yeah, well, things are going pretty well. Now, as we get ready to do the commercial, I'm turning on the machine again. Bring out the dog. Charlie?
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 Where's the pig?
There's Bubbles out here, Charlie. We'll be right back, folks. There's Charlie.